Forgive the roughness of my voice. I've been pretty sick the last few days. I feel fine. I've just been rollerblading on public property, learning butterfly magic tricks on YouTube. It's pretty sick. So you know what should be fucking illegal? Can we do away with selling retired cop cruisers to every dipshit with $900 in a free Saturday? Have you had to live your life like me, 55 on the highway, like some kind of reverse Sammy Hagar, because you see a Crown Vic behind you? It's got that side spotlight, so you know it's a cop. But it's not. And they pass you on the left like you're some kind of asshole, and you look over, some dude clearing a bong, finishing his juggalo makeup. You're like, I can't get that time back, my ninja! Whoop whoop! I wish my car horn went whoop whoop. Pay $1 million. I drive a Prius though, and it just goes. While we're banning things, let's also do away with that 2x4 bar Jenga. You know what I'm talking about? The giant 2x4 bar Jenga. Like it's not hard enough on your, early onset high blood pressure to be out having an adult beverage while the 9/11 Recreation Society is doing their thing behind you. Oh my God, did you hear about Sheila's kid? Maybe it's a ploy by the bar to make you buy like 10 more, because now you're shook. I don't know. I'm not much of like a tough guy, but I did almost get into an altercation at a fast casual dining restaurant the other week. See, what had happened was, I was standing there ordering, and across the counter I saw this male employee kind of pinning a female employee against the wall, and they were having what looked like a very intense, uncomfortable conversation. So I started like, inching over, making sure this wasn't a problem I had to solve by jumping over the counter of McAllister's Deli. And when I could finally hear what this guy was saying, he was having an intense and detailed conversation explaining why banana candy doesn't taste like how we think bananas taste, because actually the banana flavoring is from an extinct strain of bananas that we don't have anymore. And I was like, all right, I'm not gonna punch this guy in the head, he's got it hard enough. But it's like, goddamn, Dave, can we just let her, is it not hard enough to be a woman in this world without having your assistant manager bananas-plain candy to you? Can we not just let her throw away whatever runts she wants? Give her some agency. I got married last year. Thank you, easy applause break. Next one. My wife's great, I love her, she's here, she hates this. And she's got this beautiful, really long, thick, prematurely graying witch hair, which I love. But being married kind of sucks for the first couple of years because all anybody over the age of 40 wants to ask you, and I work in a high school, so I hang out with people over the age of 40 a lot. And they're always like, oh, how's married life treating you? How's it treating you? How's married life treating you? I hate that question because it's not socially acceptable for me to answer that question the way I want to. Which is like this. It sucks because every single day in the shower, I have to detangle 1 to 4 of these beautiful long graying witch hairs from my ass crack every single day. That is how married life is treating me. And it raises a lot of questions. How are they getting through all these layers of clothes? Right now, there are 3 layers of cloth between my ass crack and a long gray witch hair. There's only one answer, folks. She's weaving them in there while I sleep as some kind of urban witch spell. It's creepy. And true. Weather in this part of the country is crazy. Right? Have you heard that before? It's kind of cliche to talk about how crazy the weather is, but it really is true. Like last week, think back last week, we had one of those days where the high was 90 degrees, and then the low was when I tried to flirt with the Panera delivery driver. They weren't having it at all. That is crazy. It's gotta be some kind of a global warming thing. Man, you know who doesn't like that joke? That wife I mentioned earlier? She's like, oh, really? What was her name? And I'm like, I didn't say her. It's 2018, baby, it's a spectrum. We're in a pizza place, that's pretty cool. I had a fun pizza-related interaction with a kid lately. I teach high school, like I mentioned, and we were talking about like weird food combinations in my creative writing class, right? And one girl was like, "You ever put ketchup on a pizza?" And I was like, "Get out! Get out of my room." She was like, "No, you know, like when it's like you get like a Papa John's." I was like, "Are you trying to fail? I can show your grade, you idiot." And she was like, "I mean, I don't get to choose. I just eat whatever my parents buy for me." I'm like, "Oh right, you're in high school." All right, fair enough. I'll let it slide for you. And then after school, I called Child Protective Services because I gotta let them know what Meredith's parents are up to. That shit's unacceptable, right? At least I think it is. That Papa John's in some trouble. I want them to rename the stadium just like quotes from Papa John. Because I can see it from our house. I would like for it not to say Papa John anymore. Tattoos are pretty fucking stupid. I think we could all agree on that. As I look around the room, I think we can all agree tattoos are pretty fucking dumb. And the thing about the tattoos is that my dad spent 8 years trying to warn me against getting tattoos, and every argument failed. Every single one. He was like, "You're never gonna get a job." And it's like, "No, joke's on you, idiot. I got every job I ever applied for." And he's like, "Oh, it's gonna ruin this and that. What about when you're 80? I'm like, "Man, every 80-year-old full of tattoos is a person with a story that you want to hear, right? You ever seen an 80-year-old wrinkly tattoo person and be like, oh, that guy's probably boring? No. No, you have not. Those are cool old guys. What he failed to warn me is that my tattoos would be the cause of every god-awful conversation I would have for the rest of my life. You get dudes coming up to you in tank tops saying things like, "Oh, dude, cool ink." Or like, "Hey man, sick tats." I don't care for that. Thanks. Where do you get your work done? I've never had somebody say to me, "I like your tattoos." That'd make a lot more sense. They gotta like cool it up. And I was at a truck stop in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania once, and I was at a Sbarro at the truck stop in Pittsburgh because I have very high levels of respect for myself. And I was ordering, and the woman behind the counter, who was either in her late 30s or her meth 20s, saw this tattoo on my arm of famous person Anne Frank, and asked me, "What's that, Helen Keller or something?" All right. "No," I told her. "This is Anne Frank." And she's like, "Oh, right. Is that the one that was like deaf or couldn't talk or whatever?" I was like, "No, that's Helen Keller. What I'm telling you is that this is Anne Frank. Trust me, you don't know what Helen Keller looks like," which is one of the few things she probably has in common with Helen Keller. No. That and probably the white nationalism. Have you done some reading into Helen Keller? She had some problematic views. It's like it's a miracle she could learn that stuff, but then once she could talk, she was like, "You know what we should have let in? Immigrants." She was, and the lady was like, "Well then who's Anne Frank? What did Anne Frank do?" I was like, well, in the grand scheme of things, I mean, I guess not much. She did die kind of early. But really, you know, she wrote a book, right? It was a diary, she was hiding from the Nazis. But the book is inspirational to people because it's, you know, really about how, you know, everyone is naturally good at heart, even in tough times, and you know, it's just kind of like a message that like there's still good in everybody, no matter the horrible things you're going through. And then I looked at her and I realized I had lost her at book. All right, that's my time. Thank you so much. I'm Rob Montage.